Consider a hammer. It is designed to hit nails. That's what it was created to do. Now imagine that hammer never gets used, just sits in a toolbox. That hammer doesn't care. But now imagine that same hammer with the soul, the self-consciousness. Days and days go by with him remaining in the toolbox. He feels funny inside, but he's not sure exactly why. Something is missing, but he doesn't know what it is. Then, one day, someone pulls him out from the toolbox and uses him to break some branches for the fireplace. The hammer is exhilarated. Being held, being wielded, hitting the branches, the hammer loves it. At the end of the day, though, he is still unfulfilled. Hitting the branches was fun, but it wasn't enough. Something is still missing. In the days that follow, he's used often. He reshapes a hubcap, blasts through some sheetrock, knocks a table leg back into place. Still, he's left unfulfilled. So he longs for more action. He wants to be used as much as possible to knock things around, to break things, to blast things, to dent things. He figures that he just hasn't had enough of these events to satisfy him. More of the same, he believes, is a solution to his lack of fulfillment. And then, one day, someone uses him on a nail. Suddenly the lights come on in his hammer soul. He now understands what he was truly designed for. He was meant to hit nails. All the other things he hit pale in comparison. Now he knows what his hammer soul was searching for all along. As humans, we are exceptional creatures of both intellectual and physical excellence. One of the several things that makes us these exceptional creatures is our freedom of choice. Along with this freedom of choice is freedom in determining what one's purpose in life is. For some, it could be a preset code of internal directions, while for others, it may be a wicked search or journey. Author Herman Hesse explores this meaning as to what it means to be human through the lives of his chosen protagonists in The Journey to the East, Siddhartha, and Demian. World-renowned psychiatrist and Holocaust survivor Viktor Frankl has supported the idea of finding life purpose in all of his studies as well as his book, The Will to Meaning. This book outlines his experience in Auschwitz as well as the March of Death as he analyzes what it was that differentiated the survivors from the fallen. As a prisoner, Frankl observed that those with the greatest chance to survive were not the most physically fit. More important than physical fitness was the strength of a person's belief system and how they expressed it. Herman Hesse's The Journey to the East follows H.H. as he embarks on a quest for enlightenment, that enlightenment being what it truly means to be human. He finally finds this meaning in faith and appreciation of all the small beauties. Siddhartha expresses a similar journey, but through different spiritual spectacles. Siddhartha attempts to find life purpose as a samana, an alcoholic, a gambler, a lover, and a father, but does not find self until he becomes a ferryman. After suffering through all the selves he never wanted to be, he found purpose in the river, and the unity in all that is living in life. Demian reflects the narrator's childhood and how his innocence was withered away due to the historical circumstances. But Emil Sinclair eventually finds his meaning in the importance of living for himself and breaking free of social constraints. Each of these characters follow Viktor Frankl's lifelong research pattern in that they endure some sort of unhappiness or suffering in order to attain the meaning they knew they were searching for all along. According to Hesse as well as Frankl, this is the true meaning as to what differentiates humans from the rest. In conclusion, evidence found in Herman Hesse's works adds finding a meaning or purpose in life to the discussion as to what it means to be human. Hesse expressed through his characterization that it is okay to swing the hammer at those things that it may not be meant for, because when it hits a nail, it'll know.